A decorated U.S. Air Force airman is the latest in a long line of military personnel to report strange unidentified flying objects apparently taking an interest in nuclear weapons facilities. Former USAF nuclear weapons technician Adrian Reister was stationed at Whiteman Air Force Base, Missouri, between 2003 and 2007, and had extensive knowledge of the aircraft that operated from the base, including the highly advanced B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. But on at least 2 occasions he saw a UFO that didn't look, or move, like any known aircraft type. Reister was part of a team that maintained nuclear weapons on the base, trained in their handling as well as providing security when they were moved around the facility. He describes a bizarre experience he had while he was supervising the movement of one of the devastating devices within Whiteman Base. Stressing that he was in a state of high alertness because of the nature of the task in hand, the 37-year-old told Liberation Times, "I noticed a light or orb hovering along the top of the tree line. I'd thought it was just a star at the time, but as I continued surveilling the area, the light orb shot above the treetops and hung there for some time. Maybe it was a satellite, I thought. But then, just as a transport team arrived to secure the weapon, the orb bounced a little in the sky, then shot to the left, north, then shot 90 degrees straight up and disappeared." He had a similar experience at the base some time later, noting that he saw a single glowing orb, glowing with what he describes as yellowish-white color. But that isn't the strangest experience Reister had while stationed at the nuclear base. In the summer of 2006, while working a night shift maintaining a dummy practice bomb, the nuclear weapons tech encountered what he describes as a shadow person. First he heard footsteps, but not the familiar sound of one of his Air Force comrades in standard-issue combat boots. The mystery intruder appeared to be padding round the high-security base barefooted. After hearing the footsteps a couple of times he got up to investigate, and had a chilling encounter with something that was not entirely human. "I saw what I can't really describe as other than a black mass in the shape of a person standing at 6 feet, he says. Not really a shadow but something that was slightly blurry and didn't reflect any light. The base is well guarded at all times and it's almost impossible for an unauthorized person to gain access to its sensitive inner areas undetected. But someone, or something, managed to get very close to a weapons storage area without tripping any alarms." These days the U.S. military is much more open to reports of so-called UAPs than it was in the past, but the focus is still on potential advanced technology being operated by a foreign power. It's this new openness that has made Reister feel he is able to tell his story today, but similar reports dating back several decades suggest that what military personnel have been encountering is something more than just a very fast Chinese-built drone.